What's up guys, Ramsey here, back for another Red Shadow Legends video. I hope you are doing well. We woke up this morning to a new what's next in Raid. So in this video, we will be watching the video together and comment on all the new stuff. Let's get into it.
Exciting updates coming soon. There's Faction Wars Hard Mode, an expansion to Siege battles with some new mechanics. A first look at this year's Community Weeks and more. So buckle up.
All right.
We'll start with an old and popular feature that has been around for almost as long as Raid itself. We thought it was about time for an update, so enter Faction Wars.
By the way, we get a free legendary, we'll be talking about it at the end, and a free obtainable mythical as well.
Hard Mode. The concept is simple. Greater challenges, greater rewards. You'll unlock Hard Mode by finishing all faction crypts and collecting the final Faction Wars reward on Normal Mode, Lydia the Death Siren. The schedule will be the same on both difficulties, so don't worry about there being a mismatch on opening days. You'll also be able to access Hard Mode crypts with the same keys you'd use to access Normal Mode crypts. All crypts will be significantly...
Here's the mythical champion. Now, we do not have a timeline for this news. We don't know when they're going to be coming out, but usually it takes a few weeks or a few months. New mythical right here and new rewards as well. We will be using the same keys. The goal is going to be the same, to go up to 3 keys everywhere.
Harder, but that also means better rewards.
Glyph, and relic material. So there will be a new group for factions as well for the relics.
Artifact crafting materials, glyphs, including rank 6 glyphs in rare, epic, and legendary rarities.
Rarity for the glyph.
Like relic crafting materials for a brand new group.
Okay.
And those are just the goodies that drop from regular crypt stages. We're also introducing a whole new line of rewards. The challenges are harder though. Clearing a stage with no losses will only net you 2 stars this time around. Getting 3 will require something special. It might be killing enemies while they're under 10 debuffs.
Okay, so I don't know if the glyph needed a rarity, but it is what it is. So unlike the classic Faction Wars, now if you do finish everything without any of your team member dying, you will get 2 stars. But then you have to do specific challenges if you want to get the 3 stars. So an example here, killing enemies while they're under 10 debuff. That's how you get 3 stars. Now, this could be very easy or it could be extremely tricky. It depends on how they do it. If they do it where you have to do all of it at the same time, which means do the challenge plus keep everyone alive in the same run, that could be extremely difficult based on what the challenge actually is. So we'll see. Could be fun, could be extremely difficult and very annoying. Now, if they split it to where you can do a run where you have to keep everyone alive, and then you can do, and you get 2 stars, and then you can do another run where you do the challenge and get your 3rd star, that could be a lot more accessible, even though it could still be challenging with the challenge itself. So we'll see. Could be great, could be fun, or could be extremely annoying, honestly.
Enemies while they're under 10 debuffs, or landing a specific number of final blows with a champion under Perfect Veil. Be sure to check out what challenge awaits you on each specific stage. Speaking of challenges, you'll also have to face off against much stronger faction crypt keepers too. Each updated boss will have its own focus, whether it's damage over time, single target damage, etc. Each new Tainted Crypt Keeper is visually distinct for your convenience, and we'll make sure there are in-game boss guides to help you out. The challenge completion rewards for clearing hard mode stages are pretty awesome too.
Well, it looks like we got some good rewards.
The challenge completion...
some gemstones, mythical gemstones, actually, that looks like mythical. That looks like mythical as well. I don't know what this one is. And then couple shards, big stone, and then the mythical itself.
Rewards for clearing hard mode stages are pretty awesome too. And they'll also include a mythical champion you won't...
Palora Fireheart. She looks, that form looks really cool. She is Sacred Order, right? That's pretty sure that's the Sacred Order logo right here. She looks really dope, honestly. That second form looks really cool.
Be able to get anywhere else. So get out there and conquer Faction Wars today to make sure you're ready for when hard mode drops. Next up,
now, we don't have any info on the new mythical, and you'll see we'll also get a free legendary at the end of the video. Of course, when I do have the info on the champions and we have more details, I will be making videos. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and activate the bell just in case that you don't miss the future
Talk about
videos.
changes coming to Siege. All clan fortress buildings will have their max level increased from 3
Siege.
to 6. That means 90 additional defense team slots, more battles for all participating players, and more resources that can be won. We're also planning a new mechanic for magic towers and defense towers. These defensive measures can conceal some of the champions garrisoned in a tower before a fight begins, or apply debuffs to the attacking team. Think of them like traps. They're a tool to mislead the enemy and utilize a greater range of tactics to make breaking through your defenses even harder. We're also expanding Siege range of tactics to make breaking through your
we're gonna be able to level up everything to, I think, an extra 3 levels, which means we will have a lot more attacks and a lot more defenses. And then they will be adding on the defense and Magic Tower little hidden traps that you can use. We have an example right here. The first shield placed by each enemy is 50% weaker. So it's this little trap that are kind of concealed and the enemy can't really see. It's just gonna be more of a mess if you ask me. I really don't like Siege. I thought Siege, when it comes to the game, would be what saved Raid, and it wasn't. I really don't like it. It's very messy and not done well, I don't think, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna complain in this video. They're trying to work on it. I don't know that what they're adding right here is what will help Siege, but it is what it is.
Defense is even harder. We're also expanding Siege tiers up to 8. New tiers? That must mean new rewards, I hear you ask. You're right. Winning Sieges in tiers 7 and 8 comes with greater rewards, such as unique crafting materials for another new group of relics coming down the line. But it'll be more difficult to stick around than it is in tiers 1 to 6. You'll need to reach a certain number of siege points to enter tier 7, and winning a battle there will propel you into tier 8.
So that's also, I mean, that's not great for me, in my opinion. Honestly, right now, the set that we get, the Feral set, is great. And then, once we have Lamatsu, the legendary champion, then there's not a lot of reason to play Siege right now, and that is why they're trying to expand it. The issue is that it is clearly a pay-to-win content. I kind of knew, but I didn't want to tell myself it was a pay-to-win content. This week we faced, we in tier 6, we are a pretty endgame clan, but we faced a clan like the first 3 defense posts were literally just full mythical champion plus 4 fully ascended. And it's like, we have massive accounts in our clan and we can't even destroy the first post, basically. Clearly pay to win content, and that is just going to increase that gap. Adding the 2 new tier, I think we will be able to get to tier 7 or tier 8, but it's going to be extremely difficult. And then they're saying you have to be able to stay in there. So it's not guaranteed that you're always going to be in those tier. And he kind of said that being in tier 7 and 8, that is how you gain the new crafting material from the new group, the relic group from Siege. I don't know if we are in the lower tier, if we are also able to get the crafting materials. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think it's a great thing for Siege, but it is what it is.
Points to enter tier 7, and winning a battle there will propel you into tier 8. However, losing battles will drop you to lower tiers, and you'll have to win again to return. We'll also be tweaking some existing mechanics, such as victory conditions tweaks meant to deal with siege draws and clan management tools, to see where we can improve there. Keep an eye on the patch notes coming in the future to learn more.
Also, they keep adding a bunch of stuff and trying to make it better, which is great, but I don't understand why they still haven't given the deputy and the clan leader the option of just removing team. Because we still have members that leave teams from one week to another into a post, and we're like, we need you to remove your team. And I don't know why that is not an option yet, which should be very easy for them to add, but whatever.
We've got coming, but no less exciting, is leaderboards. Bring bragging rights.
Leaderboards.
In essence, We're
Whatever.
implementing dedicated leaderboards for all arena modes and the 6 dungeons. You'll be able to see the top 3 performers in the arena or dungeons collectively, but you'll also be able to see the top 100 players for each separate mode and location within the arena and dungeons. These leaderboards will be separated by region and will be refreshed each week for arena and every 2 weeks for dungeons. Scoring high on the global and regional leaderboards will net you some sweet avatar frames and unique badges to show off on your raid profile.
Okay, I personally don't care. Again, I think that's for Ultra and Game Kraken. I do have a 25 million power account, but I will never be on one of those leaderboards. I've been playing for 6 years. Unfortunately, this is all a Kraken thing. Just you gotta be a big whale if you want to rank in any of those leaderboards. And you will, if that's something you like, you will be able to get new badges and new avatar frame. But I personally don't care, honestly. I don't think it's adding anything to the game. But it is what it is.
Finally,
let's keep going.
Community Weeks is coming back. We've got a new event planned to celebrate you, our wonderful community, and the bonds you forged with one another on your adventures in Teleria. So, what's new? Well, we're introducing a new 25-day login program, similar to...
Okay, so... Sorry, I'm ranting a little bit because they're adding a lot of pay-to-win, super Kraken content, which doesn't bring a lot to the game for the majority of players. But then on the other end, they're adding, something for free-to-plays. Everybody's going to be able to get this free legendary. We don't have info yet. I hope it's good since everybody's going to be getting it. But, they need to find a balance between, obviously the Kraken stuff to make money and stuff that's appealing to the majority of players, which obviously this is, so that's obviously a good thing.
To an advent calendar. A specific slot will unlock each day, and you'll need to log in to claim the reward assigned to it. You'll want to log in every day, or you might miss out on some serious goodies. On some of the days, you'll be able to claim fragments for a brand new legendary champion, Udex Artor, created especially for Community Weeks. Don't worry about missing out on the fragments, though. You'll still be able to claim them before the daily login rewards come to an end. Still, it's better to log in every day to claim the other resources as well. The final reward of the community...
So you do want to log in every day if possible. Takes you 2 seconds. That way you don't miss on rewards, because if you miss a day, you miss the rewards. And the rewards will include, as we can see here, obviously fragment for the new legendary, but also primal shards and relic itself, which will be the final reward. We'll be looking at that in a sec. He did say that if you miss a couple days, that's okay. You can still get the champion. So do make sure you log in on the days where you have the fragment for the champion, so that you don't miss out.
Community Week's Advent Calendar is a legendary relic, and you get to decide what it'll be. When the time comes, you'll get to vote on one of 4 options. Rally your friends, make your vote count, and determine the boon every player will receive. We're nearly...
Okay, so the final reward on day 25 will be one of the legendary relic. Of course, they're not putting the best one out here, but I do believe from the videos I've made, this one, I believe, is the best out of the 4. I think this one might be pretty good as well, but I remember this one being really good. I can't remember fully, but I would vote for one of them too. I would not vote for this one, and I would not vote for that one. I think this one is specific to Hydra. I don't think it's crazy, and I don't think that one's great either. So I know this one is. This one, I can't remember what it does exactly, but obviously we'll make a video when it's time to vote. But do keep that in mind. Obviously, you do want to vote for the best one so that everybody can get it.
Done. But a What's Next in Raid video is never complete without a sneak peek at some upcoming champions.
New champions. Let's see.
On these incredible new
Ooh, I like this one.
The game over the next few months. And that's it for now. We hope you're excited in Raid.
Alright guys, that's it for the video. Some good stuff, some stuff that I don't really care about, honestly. The changes to Siege, I really don't care. The leaderboard stuff, I really don't care. I think they're completely unnecessary, but whatever. It's just for big players. The rest of the stuff I think is good. Obviously, Community Week, login rewards, free rewards every day. And then the hard mode for Faction Wars. Again, obviously, if you're early mid-game players, you won't get to that for a while. But for us, it's been a couple years since we got Lydia and since we finished the Faction Wars. So it will be great to have a little bit of challenge added to the game. So there you go, guys. Again, thank you for watching until the end. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next Raid Shadow Legends video.